Welcome back, and today we're talking about Kuma 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 Bear, episode 9. So like always, let's just jump into it. Episode 9 of Kuma 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 Bear was a really just wholesome episode, and they switched it up a little bit this episode, right? It starts off with the king's celebration. Everybody's happy. He made, well, I wouldn't say made, but he requested Yuna to make 200 puddings so everybody that came to the celebration would enjoy this delicacy, right? Because obviously she's the only one that knows how to make it, so only the 200 people that were present were able to taste it. So even though it was a request, Yuna of course kind of felt the need to do it. He is the king. But the rest of the episode was really just wholesome and kind of like bringing the whole family together. Now, before we jump to the rest of the episode, let me remind you to like and subscribe. Definitely helps the channel out. And of course, I greatly appreciate it. But we're here to talk about the bloody bear, Kuma 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 Bear. And this episode was really just wholesome. It just put a smile in my face because this is the first time that we actually see Yuna actually get some help. And the fact that everybody that you know she has helped in the past kind of came and worked at her restaurant was absolutely amazing. It was good to see that, right? It was good that even though she helped all those people out, those people are willing to come in and work and help Yuna be successful with this whole restaurant, even though she doesn't really need the restaurant, right? She has a lot of money. But yeah, essentially this whole episode we see Fina and Yuna have like a little one-on-one get together, right? They're going out into the town by themselves, trying different foods, and they come up to the bakery and it's being closed down because once again we have some loan sharks. They let the bakery, you know, borrow some money with some really high interest rates and they couldn't really pay for it, right? Of course, that's a scam. They were getting extorted. Eventually they lost the business, and Yuna, that's when she came up to the idea of opening up a restaurant back in like the town that she's kind of you know, resident of. And it was a smart idea. We see a lot of the characters telling her that she needs to open up a restaurant. She has all these different recipes, right? Pudding, pizza, hamburgers, fries. I mean, all the foods that I love. I would definitely go eat at this restaurant, right? And you know it's going to be quite successful because all of these foods don't exist in this world, right? We know Lord Cliff, he made it a point saying that, you know, nobles, even though they're nobles and they get to eat, you know, some delicacies, they're not really good. They just look good, but sometimes they're not really good. Heck, even the king was surprised by all the foods. He came to visit Yuna to eat the pudding. So we know all of the foods that Yuna is creating that don't exist in this world. So of course it's going to sell. Of course her restaurant was going to be packed. Now she did offer the bakery owner, Morin, I think that's her name, Morin. She offered her like a position of the main chef at her restaurant, right? She bought a whole mansion, right? And of course she needed a huge place because a lot of people did come to this restaurant, but essentially she gave the business, or I wouldn't say give the business, but essentially made her the head chef, Morin, and her daughter, and I'm guessing her husband is going to be showing up soon. But essentially, yeah, she's owning this huge restaurant, making a lot of money, because I can guarantee you with the amount of people that show up because of Mylene doing her advertisement, it was insane. And I like to see how Yuna, essentially, you know, she's the boss. She's like the owner of the restaurant. She still is not beyond work, right? She saw that the restaurant needed help. She, of course, you know, she has all of the orphanage and all her friends that she has helped helping. But even though she had so many people in there, she needed more help. So she kind of went into the kitchen, started cooking. She doesn't have that, you know, the boss mentality where she'll tell people what to do and she'll just sit back and kind of, you know, delegate everything. No, she understands that Morton is like the head chef. She knows how to cook. She knows how to do everything. So she's the one that needs to take command and kind of, you know, let Yuna, she kind of gave Yuna orders on what to do, cook the hamburgers, and it was awesome. A good leader knows how to listen to its employees. So that's awesome that Yuna does that. But on top of that, and this is what I really like about Yuna and what she did in this episode, you would think, right, that Yuna, you know, she's helping Morting out, her daughter, her family, by bringing them over to this new restaurant that's obviously going to be successful. But they didn't have a choice, right? When you think about it, Morting and her daughter did not have a choice. Those loan sharks were destroying the business. They couldn't keep up with the payments. They lost the business. And I like how Yuna kind of gave them a choice, right? She kind of told Lord Cliff what was going on. He took action. And I will say, when all of Yuna's friends were in the restaurant helping out and all that stuff, I was like, where's Lord Cliff, right? Where is he at? He was doing the business side. He was kind of helping out on a different matter. So I am glad that we saw Lord Cliff helping out, because I was like, is he the only one that's not helping out, especially after Yuna, everything that she did for him with the King Goblin sword, helping out Noah, rescuing his life. Like, the least Lord Cliff could do is come into the kitchen and cook a couple burgers, right? At least for Yuna. But no, he was handling the loan sharks that were extorting Morin for all her money for the bakery business. And she kind of gave them a choice, right? Like, look, I got your business back. You can go back to the capital and do your bakery stuff over there if you want to, right? That was a really emotional restaurant that they had, right? They have sentiment value in that restaurant. So Yuna understands that and gives them the choice of either, you can go back, here's your business, everything is taken care of. You don't have to worry about the loan sharks anymore. So that's great. That's why I love Yuna, because she thinks about everybody. She tries to help everybody fairly, right? Because she could have just kept the restaurant under wraps and just kept Morin and her daughter in the restaurant making a heck ton of money. But no, she chose to give them back the bakery. And even though they didn't take it, the gesture is what counts, right? It's the fact that she thought about it and still gave them that choice. I absolutely love Yuna. Now, of course, the restaurant is a big success. They're going to be busy. I believe the name was Bear Haven. And I don't know if my thought mentality is that of a 5-year-old, but whenever they were naming the restaurant, I immediately thought it has something to do with bear. Like, the name Bear better be somewhere in that restaurant, or else it's not going to be a true restaurant, right? And I love how all the kids, and I will say some of them did say the names that I was thinking of. So maybe I do think like a 5-year-old. But it's okay. We love anime. That is what it's all about, right? Overall, really happy episode. I am glad that Yuna is heading back to the guild to do some adventures. So it looks like we are going to step away from like the cooking and stuff like that. And I am glad, even though I've enjoyed the episodes, honestly, the food looks so good, it gets me hungry. And the last couple of episodes, seeing the pizza and stuff like that, I've been getting hungry watching this anime. But I really want to see more of Yuna be OP. I want to see what she can do. And episode 9, we're done with episode 9. We have 3 episodes left. The season is almost over, so definitely be on the lookout for my next season schedule. And definitely let me know what animes you're excited, because we only got about 3 weeks left. Heck, Attack on Titan is starting on Sunday. So best believe I will be making a video on that. So Sundays is going to be a really busy day for me, because 4 videos on Sunday, right? It's going to be absolutely crazy. But hey, I only got a couple more weeks to go. Then we're going to get the new season, and it's going to be all right. Hard work pays off. But anyways, thank you for watching. Let me know what you thought of this episode. And like always, leave a like, subscribe, and I will see you on the next episode.